Hi, I'm Steve, and this is my co-pilot, Lucy. Let's go flying. Hello, everybody. I'm just starting up today at Caumont Avignon. I just gassed up. This is our plane, and today I'm going to fly to Marseille. This is the Daher Kodiak 100. It's a lot of fun to fly. It can be pretty challenging sometimes. The cockpit, I'm trying to get this engine started. I think something's happening here. Yep. Took a couple of times. She's going now. Well, the next thing I have to do is program the flight. I wish I could do it over here, but I can't get a dedicated view of that panel where I can manipulate it with the mouse. These knobs are tough to turn. So I've turned off the track IR, so at least I can get a look at this. And over here, I can do the flight plan. This is the flight plan here. Going to take off from Caumont Avignon. Maybe circle around Avignon a bit. Then pick up the course to our destination at Marseille. And you know, I forgot to check the prevailing winds, but they're usually from the north. So the approach I want is ILS runway 31 right. So that's what we're going to be going for. I'm going to go ahead and do this flight plan in here, and I'll get back to you when I've got it done. Okay, back with you. I put in the flight plan and look at the chart. It's going to be taking off to the north. Taking off to the north this way, and coming back south, well, northeast, coming back around south, flying actually south of Marseille, over the Med a bit, and then back into Marseille, landing on runway 31 right. And but I would like to take a look at Avignon before we get on the flight plan. So I believe that's off over here somewhere, and so we'll circle around there, try to get a good look at it, and then get back on course and use autopilot the rest of the way. The final approach is loaded. The localizer frequency 111.15 is now the active radio frequency, and I'm going to keep this up here and talk to the tower about where I'm taking off from.
Avignon ground, Kilo Yankee India Victor Alpha India Romeo with Charlie, request taxi for takeoff north departure.
Kilo Yankee India Victor Alpha India Romeo taxi to and hold short of runway tree 5. The taxiway Charlie, cross runway tree 5. Contact tower on 122.6 when ready. Alpha India Romeo, did you copy?
Yeah, I did. Well, this is live weather, but not the real time because it's night over there. Cross runway. It's cross runway and on the runway. I have to find a place to turn around. Okay, they got a turnaround here. Alright. I'm going to set my flaps one notch. Tower again.
Avignon Tower, Kilo Yankee India Victor Alpha India Romeo at runway 35, ready for departure to the north.
Kilo Yankee India Victor Alpha India Romeo altimeter 29.97, wind 068, entry. North departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 35.
One more thing before we go. I have to arrive there at 2,000 feet. Well, I'm going to set a cruise altitude of 3,000 today. Alright, let's go. Off.
Alpha India Romeo continue for north departure.
Avignon Tower, Kilo Yankee India Victor Alpha India Romeo continue for north departure.
So, let's go look at Avignon. Anybody who studied French, in high school anyway, probably knows that song, Sur la pont d'Avignon, on y danse, on y danse. They all dance on the bridge at Avignon. Tout en rond, all around. Well, we actually did that. Well, we didn't dance on the bridge. We danced on the boat that brought us there in 2006. There's the old city of Avignon is completely surrounded by the walls. It's all there. If I could find it. And I think it's on that bend of the river there. I don't know where the pont is. Where the bridge is. Let's go down and look. That's it. That is Avignon. See the wall quite distinctly. And the Papal Palace. And there's the bridge down there. The old Roman bridge. Right there. Le Pont d'Avignon. Cool. How low can we go? How low and slowly can we go?
Alpha India Romeo, acknowledge last transmission.
Too busy, lady.
Avignon Tower, Kilo Yankee India Victor Alpha India Romeo frequency change.
This is pretty neat, I have to say. Well, that's Avignon. It's good size. Much bigger than Carcassonne, which I took a look at the other day. Sorry, I'm bobbing all over the place. Altitude-wise. See how low I can get. One more time. Got plenty of gas. The gas up. So there's the bridge. That's a Roman bridge. Still there. And you can't really appreciate it from here. I don't know if you could from there in the sim. That's it. Fortunately, they have a couple of other bridges that really work. Romans, of course, were that is the papal palace up there, I'm pretty sure, where the Avignon popes hung out with their cardinals. Pretty neat. I have to say, I just love this sim, especially when I can go back to places I've been. Alright, I'm going to get on autopilot right now, and I'm going to climb to 3,000 feet. Okay, now we're on autopilot, and that's going to be it as far as any work I have to do, I hope. Now, mostly I've been flying by hand since Chalon-sur-Saône. So this is the first time I've been using autopilot, and the first time in this plane. So we'll see how it works. You can see the trim wheel down there is working pretty hard. That is, the autopilot is working to keep the plane in trim at 3,000 feet, which should be sufficiently high for this trip. Let's go back and look at the chart. So I need to be at 2,000 here, and we've got about 7 miles to our first waypoint at, well, our second waypoint, I guess, at Mazet. Let's see where we are. Right here, and then we're going to go over and pick up the approach. Very simple flight plan. The approach begins here, and I don't know what the waypoint is, but I have to be at 2,000 feet. And when we get on this course, I can arm the final approach, and we'll be on ILS from there on out. So I'm going to set my target altitude here for 2,000 feet, and probably begin that descent. Out over the water. So we're leaving Provence, and I don't know where we'll go next. Probably done France for now, and that's a nice, interesting geologic formation there. Nice thing with track IR is I can lean way outside the plane and really see, at least to the left. I think it'd be a stretch to lean out to the right from the pilot's seat. I don't know what's with these altitudes. I'm not flying at that height anyway. These are the waypoints to the runway, and this is where we are right now. I guess the altitudes here are what's recommended, but I'm not, obviously not going to fly them. So we're about 4 miles from the beginning of the approach at Dolive, and normally you'd be at 8,000 feet coming down to 2,000, but we're just going to come down to 2,000. You can't see anything from 8,000, and there certainly aren't any high elevations that require me to fly at 8,000 feet. Not around here. So in a minute we're going to be turning right and heading off that way. In fact, I think that's the airport over there. Where that marker is, I think that's Marseille. Here we go.
Salon approach Kilo Yankee India Victor Alpha India Romeo is type 6 miles northeast of Salon AFB 3,000 feet. Request flight following.
Well, I thought I was looking at Marseille, but I guess I'm looking at an Air Force base over there. Salon, they said. Salon. If you're from the Midwest, it's Salon. But in French, it would be Salon. I don't think they have salons there. French countryside continues to be interesting. A lot of massifs, things like that, And we once flew out of Marseille to the UK. We did after our river trip down the Rhone, Saône and Rhone rivers. And the southwest of France, the western part of France that we flew over. On our way to Gatwick in London was quite wild. There's a whole wilderness area down here. So that's our airport up ahead, I believe. Marseille, Provence, as in Aix-en-Provence. And it's actually closer to Aix-en-Provence than it is to Marseille. I'm not one for a lot of external videos. I'd rather stay in the cockpit. I mean, external views of the plane. I like being in the cockpit, and I think it's more fun to watch in the cockpit. So I'm staying inside. That's our destination, Marseille, Provence. And look at that formation out there. I just find that very interesting.
Enter left downwind runway tree 1 right Alpha India Romeo.
I can't get over that massif, I guess you would call it. Big, flat, high area overlooking this developed area. Really cool. Really interesting country from the air. But we're out over the water, and I Gonna start a descent in a bit. There we are, right there. Okay. Right here, we're going to be circling around, and I've got to get down to 2,000 right now. I'll start that descent. Okay, we got a 14 knot crosswind. Very rugged here. Rugged terrain at the coast. And that's Marseille, Provence behind us, about 8 miles distant. And we're about to start our turn back to the airport. Here we go. I'd let the airspeed slip a little bit while I was outside looking in. We have an 11 knot headwind and a 5 knot crosswind. Left to right here. A lot of information is combined on this primary flight display, in case you were wondering. This is airspeed over here, altitude on this side, the course direction indicator, CDI, which is currently GPS, and should go to green for the runway localizer by itself. Hope I don't have to mess around with that. The active frequency for the localizer, 111.15, already set, actually in the active and standby. I want to get my airspeed down into the light, which is the range you have to be in to deploy flaps without ripping them off. We are out over the Med right now. Essentially followed the Saône and Rhone rivers more or less to the Mediterranean. We're getting close to the final approach fix. Not there yet. This is the final approach fix down here, so we've got a way to go yet. Well, that's what happens when I don't pay attention. I start doing other things and I forget about airspeed, and then I'm in trouble. We had a problem there, but alright, back to 2,000 where I need to be. Slow down again. Let's see if I can arm the approach. There's the airport over there. Right about now. Crossing back over, I don't think that's Marseille actually. Got it. There's the localizer. Okay. We're in business. Time to put in some flaps. We're not descending yet. Yes, we are. We're on the glide slope. It's green. Right there. Green. So we are good to go. More flaps. And more flaps. Full flaps. And the wind, they weren't kidding, 14 knots. I can't really tell what it is from here. 14 knots from 28 degrees would be a little bit behind us. I think we're heading south. 312. 28 degrees would be about over here. So it's going to be a crosswind to the right, and I might need to use left rudder, some left rudder to correct for that. But we'll see when we get there. Again, I was letting my airspeed slip. So I'm going to have to go off autopilot shortly. We're down to getting close to 500 feet. I'm going off now. I use these little arrows to kind of get lined up if I can. Come on, baby. You can do this. Alright. Go! Down. The trim wheel is kind of stuck in a nose down position, and I didn't want to fool around with it when I came off the autopilot. So, nous sommes à Marseille. Nous avons arrivé à Marseille. My French is just terrible. Well, big change from these smaller airports and especially the grass airstrips I've been landing at. I think I've seen enough grass airstrips to last me for a while. Okay. Nous sommes ici. We are here at Marseille. Oh, I hope you enjoyed this flight. I'm gonna bid you adieu and good day.